dating looks different. Dating hopefully looks different. Dating should look differently, because as of now, me recording the video, there are 11 million cases of COVID-19. Hey y'all, it's Gail. Please subscribe, like, comment, and then hit that little bell so you're notified every single time I post a video. So I think I've alluded to this, I talked about it a little bit, but I work in the healthcare field. I'm a physical therapist assistant. So before everything happened, I would have patients come anywhere between 20 and 100 days to our facility. And as long as there weren't any complications, then they would most likely go home. And so even healthcare looks different. Even where I work looks different with COVID-19 going on. And so then it made me realize, like, dating looks different. Dating hopefully looks different. Dating should look differently, because as of now, me recording the video, there are 11 million cases of COVID-19, and it's on the rise. And of course, you know, experts are saying it's going to get worse as you know, it gets colder and flu season and everything comes in. So I decided to come up with Cuffing During COVID, a little mini series, so that to help with dating ideas and dating during this unprecedented time. So let's start from the beginning. FaceTime dates, which are really good, especially during this time when you're first getting to know somebody and you're not comfortable being around them yet. They're not comfortable being around you yet because of everything that's going on. And of course, we don't want to catch COVID. We don't want to pass COVID to our loved ones and people that we are around normally or more frequently. So FaceTime dates, like the good thing, thank God, you know, this is happening during a time where we have so much more advancements in technology. So how should it look? Number one, lighting. And so even if you're not a YouTuber, even if you don't want to make videos and stuff, like, lighting is everything. And so I suggest getting a really inexpensive ring light. So you know, most times you're dating after work, after, you know, even if you're working from home or going into a building, it's probably gonna happen at night, and it's daylight savings time, especially on the East Coast. So you want to be able to see the person. You want the person to be able to see you, see, you know, your personality comes through through your body movements and through, you know, your eyes. And so you want to give them the best possible picture of you. I also suggest a background, like not the weird looking ones that we do for our Zoom and for work, because it doesn't matter, because you don't care about them anyway or what they think about you anyway. Get somewhere where like here, for example, so, you know, I'm on my FaceTime date. You can ask questions about my painting, where you get them from. So they're good conversation starters. And you can like move the date, move the conversation along, especially if you don't even know each other, this is your first time. I also suggest dressing all the way up. So I know I don't have this because I go into work. I haven't stopped going into work, but I know you guys get dressed, you know, from the head to the waist. And so I suggest getting dressed all the way up for a couple of reasons. So I think you should do your best, like look your best self. And when you dress up, you know, you feel better, you feel sexy, you feel confident. And so you want that to exude on your FaceTime call. And also, what if he says, "Oh, what's that over there?" And you're like, "What's what?" You're like, "That." You're like, "What?" And so then I have to get up, and it's gonna be a little awkward if I just have on my underwear. Makeup. I suggest you do what you normally do. I don't think you should go above and beyond and do something that you're not used to doing. And so the confidence thing. So you want to come off as confident. If you have done something that you've never done before with your makeup or with your clothes, it's definitely going to come out through the video, and you're not going to present as your best self. And so hair too, you know, jewelry, just dress like you would normally dress if you were with a friend or going out on an actual date. I don't think you should put more pressure on a FaceTime date. If anything, it should be less pressure. And also, I suggest maybe the day before, getting on, using your FaceTime, using your lighting with a friend. And so I know it sounds like it might be a little much, but what else do you have to do right now? Right, and just to make sure that, you know, you thought this was going to be a good place to set up, and it happens not to be, and at least you made that mistake with your friend. And, you know, the lighting might be not as good. Like you see in my living room, we don't have an overhead light, so that kind of sucks. But like in my room, I have a light, and so it might be a better place. And so just to get all the kinks out before you even get on your FaceTime date with your friend, with the person that you're trying to meet. And so like all those things are also out of your head. And so if you plan ahead, then you don't have to you know, be on FaceTime not listening to what he's saying and thinking about like, am I in the right place? Can he see me? How my makeup look? How my hair? Like, you know, let's cut out some of that stuff. So let's talk about different questions that you can ask on your FaceTime date. Of course, you know, if you haven't met the person before, or if you didn't know them, you know, from the past, you can ask, you know, what school did you go to? What do you do for fun? But I've came up with some different questions that you can ask that might make it also stand out, might make your date more interesting. So what would your friends say about you? Are you learning a new skill while we spend more time at home? Would you rather questions like, would you rather drink coffee for a year or drink soda for a year? And you can ask, you know, several of those to get the conversation started, and then it'll probably spark him to ask them, or vice versa. You know, if you're a guy watching this, you know, I don't discriminate. Of course, sit with skill. What's the last book you've read or last one you really enjoyed reading? And what is something that you feel like that everyone should try at least once? So let's talk about different dates that you can have on FaceTime. So maybe you guys have talked on the phone for a little bit and you're ready to switch over to video. Maybe you've had a couple of FaceTime dates where you're just talking and getting to know each other. And so these are some like cool different things that you can do to get to know each other. And so I came up with three. One is Sip and Paint. There is a Black-owned sip and paint company, amazing paint company, and I will make sure to put the link in the description. You can have the canvas sent to his house, have one sent to your house, or her, you know. You can have the wine sent, you can have them both delivered to you, and then, you know, dress it up in a cute little package, maybe add a note, maybe add some more little cute things. If you figured out, you know, favorite candy or favorite snack and stuff like that, you can add that. If you're local, you can have it delivered to you and you can drop it off on their porch. And so that would be really, really cool and really different. You can also do candle making. So there's another Black-owned candle making company, Rhinesfield Candle. I'll also put that in the description. And so again, you can have, you know, one set sent to them, one set sent to you. And, you know, it might be fun to just talk about, you know, your favorite candle scents, why they picked what scent to put in their candle, how they decorated it, just things to get the conversation moving. Also, of course, because it's me and Sit with Scale and I love books and reading and writing and all that, so you guys can write a book. And so, okay, wait, before you frog me, before you say anything, remember when we went on long trips, like school field trips and stuff, and so one person would start the story and then the next person would start adding on to what the person before them said, and then it would keep going. So you guys can do that, and you can actually use a company like Shutterfly, and you can print the book. So that would be fun, and it's pretty inexpensive because you would only be printing two. And so, you know, you can write a paragraph and he can write a paragraph, and then, you know, you can add pictures. And how fun would it be to look back on a year if you guys are still dating and say, like, you remember when we did this during COVID? And so yeah, that's probably one of my favorites. So please let me know what you thought about cuffing during COVID. I'm thinking about doing a few more videos, so please leave in the comments how you felt about any of my suggestions. If you have more questions, more interesting, different kind of first date, second date, whatever date questions, please drop them. Let's help our homegirls out so that they can look cute and you know, stand out during their FaceTime dates. Let me know if you're dating during COVID and what you guys are doing to make sure that you are both safe and that your family is safe. And like I said, I'll probably be doing a couple more cuffing during COVID videos. So see you next time.